Good morning, brothers and sisters. Doug White down here in Alabama, still sleepy. Anyway, but I had this on my mind when I got up about this, I was reminded the other day about the changing in the wording from the end of the world to the end of the age, which throws a monkey wrench in in my view in interpreting the Matthew 24. I pondered this a long time. I said, wow, these real wise men, a lot smarter than me, they say it's the end of the age instead of the end of the world. They changed the whole thing. But I pondered it for a long time. I said, well, this smart man over here says the same thing, the end of the age, which in my view makes it where it doesn't work over there in Matthew 24, those three questions. But it fits when you use the end of the world like it's written. And also these real wise men, brothers and sisters, they think they live on a spinning ball, spinning ball through space. And that men went to the moon. They teach it in all the seminaries. Seminaries, these wise and prudent men. So I discarded that a long time back, but I did ponder it. I did look into it. The end of the world doesn't work. I mean, the end of the age does not work. The disciples. Oh yeah, when they asked those questions, it was the end of their world. It was the temple was fixing to be torn down. They wanted to know when this thing was going to happen, when everything was going to be wound up. In my view, not the end of the age like these scholars have put out there on us. So this text doesn't work. It doesn't work with at the end of the age. Oh yeah, when is the end of it? No. The end of the world. That's the way my King James reads. So that's the way. That's how I explain it. They can't be too smart if they think that they live on a spinning ball. They can't be too smart if they think somebody rode up there to the moon and carried a dune buggy with them and rode around and played golf and everything. So I discarded that view. Just wanted to put that out there this morning. But I do have, before I get out of here, I have a little, another key here to show you that these are different events that we're talking about here in Matthew 24, where it's talking about the destruction of the temple and the setting up of his kingdom and it being revealed from the heavens. But I want to show you that these events are different from the end of the world question, because in the world question, he says, no man knows that day, comes like a snare. That kind of language is talked about when it comes to the day, the day or the last day. But when it's talking about all these other events, it's talking about days. And so I'm going to read you something that gives you a clue. Let's see. Let me see. So, okay. Now learn a parable. Look at this. Now learn a parable of the fig trees. When his branches are yet tender and putting forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Then when we come to heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. Then look at here, brothers and sisters. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. We know this is a different event, brothers and sisters, the end of the world, or heaven and earth passing away. We know it is, because here he is giving us hints and telling us a timeline. This generation wasn't going to pass away, and he's it is nigh, even at the door. So we know. Here he is on this other question. He's telling you, nobody knows that day, but I'm going to give you a timeline on this one right here. This other thing, these things question, where the destruction of the temple, the sacking of Jerusalem, the avenging all the prophets, and all, and what we call is the Great Tribulation, that will never be like that again. So I just want to get on here and rant here for a little bit before I get my coffee, because when I try to do the first thing I have on my mind when I get up anyway. But anyway, he gives us a timeline here, Brother Sisters, a ballpark figure. This generation, the man of if you like, before the last person dies, there shall be some standing here shall not taste death till they see these things take place. These apocalyptic events were going to happen. But anyway, just want to say, is nigh, even at the door. That kind of language. And then the very next, then he talks. She switches subjects here over to heaven and earth passing away. But heaven and really what he's saying here is the end of the world. Heaven and earth passing away is the end of the world question, in my view, brothers and sisters, down here in Alabama. And he said, that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven. So he switches from giving you a timeline, a ballpark figure. Look here at nature, you can tell, you see all these things fixing to happen. You know that these events are at the door, where he's in the heavens. He set up a kingdom. People looked up, and every eye saw who they had crucified. But anyway, and I better get out of here, but go down and get me some coffee. But I just thought about that when I waked up. Not paying attention to these wise and prudent men, brothers and sisters, that have changed it to the end of the age, in my view, because they don't even know. God hadn't revealed it to them what he's revealed to you, that they don't live on a spinning ball. And he hadn't revealed it to them. Or maybe he has revealed it to them and they're just posing and throwing a monkey wrench and interpreting his written account. But anyway, of his word. But anyway, I got to get out of here. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. The Lord willing. Peace and love from us old boy down here in Alabama.